Hey babe, I'm really so sorry for yesterday. It really is all my sister's fault. On top of everything, I know it was your day off as well.
Hey, I'm okay. It's not a problem. You must be exhausted as well. I hope it wasn't too hard on you.
I'm not physically exhausted, just mentally exhausted from having to think about everything that's going on. Megan is kind of strong-willed, if you know what I mean. It can be hard to believe that she really is my sister at times.
I mean, you are a bit of a pushover, to be honest. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Being generous is a good thing, but it might be a good idea to be a little bit more assertive like your sister at times.
Not you as well. Megan said exactly the same thing to me. Do I really come across as being such a pushover? I certainly don't mean to.
I don't think you're just a pushover. You are kind, generous, and have the ability to put yourself in other people's shoes and see the situation from their perspective as well. Seeing that, you do have a problem with saying no even when it's in your best interests. I don't even need to ask, but Megan walked all over you today as well, didn't she?
I really don't have any response to that. You're absolutely right. I was basically her servant. I took the time to go and see her because she said that she was feeling down after the divorce. She also asked me for another favor. I really don't have any good luck.
What do you mean by another favor?
Well, I really don't know how to put a positive spin on this, but here we go. You remember that Megan has a daughter, right?
Sure, if I remember correctly. She's 2 years younger than me. I've only met her on a few occasions, but why are you asking me this?
Well, I don't really have a choice at this point, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take care of her.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
I'm sorry, I wasn't being clear enough. Let me explain. So, you understand that Megan is now a single mom, right? She wants me to help take care of her daughter when she is overwhelmed as a single mother. It's not a permanent thing, and I'll only be helping her from time to time.
When she is overwhelmed, you say? But how often is that actually going to be? I understand that Megan is going through a rough patch at the moment, and it's not like I am not sympathetic, but you do realize that we already have me to take care of, right?
Of course I understand that. I would never put May second to my sister's daughter. But still, Megan has been through so much recently, and I know that she has a lot on her plate at the moment. All I want to do is help her out when I can and be there for her when she needs it the most.
Sure, I understand that, but how are you going to manage? You have your job that keeps you busy during the day, and I am busy with my part-time job and all the housework that needs to be done daily.
I really only am talking about helping her out from time to time. This won't be a regular thing at all. Megan works full-time and her daughter goes to daycare. So we're only talking about situations like when her daughter gets a sudden fever or if Megan has to work late. Emergency situations, you know? I'm sure you can understand why a single mother would want some help in situations like that.
So what you're saying is that you will always prioritize your own family's needs over your sister's situation, yes?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, she has to understand that we can't look after her daughter all the time. We're both adults with our own responsibilities. She understands this, and I'm only offering to help when she really needs it.
Whose idea was this? Did you offer to help, or did your sister ask you for help?
I mean, Megan was the one that brought it up, I guess. But you have to understand that I am worried about her with her current situation. She's my younger sister, after all. I think it's completely normal for a big brother to help out when she really needs it.
Sure, yeah. I understand what you're saying, but she pushed you into saying that you would help, didn't she?
Well, yes, she did insist. So I guess you could say that the situation was forced upon me. But I really am worried about her. You do understand that, right?
This is exactly what I was worried about. I am not saying that I don't want you to help, but you have to promise me that you will stand up to her when you need to, okay?
So, does this mean that you're okay with me helping her when she needs it?
I doubt you can say no at this point anyway, but I do understand the difficult situation your sister is in. Your parents don't live close enough to help on a daily basis either, so I understand that the responsibility falls on you. It really is only going to be from time to time when she really needs it, right?
Yes, I promise that it won't be a regular thing.
All right then. I understand and give my approval. However, you have to promise me that you will also make time to spend with me. She's angry with you because she was looking forward to hanging out with her dad today.
I was worried that she might be angry. I feel terrible for letting her down like this.
Yes, and that's why your family should always come first. It may sound like a cold-hearted thing to say, but even though Megan is your sister, you have your own family to worry about, and you need to take care of your own daughter before taking care of your sister's child. If you can promise me that, I don't have a problem with you helping your sister out when she really needs it.
Thank you so much for understanding. I will do everything that I can to make sure that I don't upset May. Hey, babe, I just finished up work for the day. I am absolutely shattered.
Oh, hang in there, love. Are you coming straight home? I'll heat dinner up if you are.
About that. I'm really sorry, but I need to go to the daycare now. So please, don't wait for me, and eat whenever is best for you.
You're going to the daycare now?
Yeah, I need to go to the daycare for Megan. She sent me a message saying that she needs to work late tonight. So I will be looking after her daughter until she comes home.
What? Again? Do you realize that this is already the second time this week?
Well, yeah, but she needs to make up for the loss of income after her divorce. She's just doing the best that she can with the situation she's in.
Sure, I do understand that. But you said that you would only need to help her from time to time. But in reality, you already helped her twice last week and now she needs help again? That isn't just helping her out from time to time like you said.
I understand what you're saying. I have no idea what time Megan will be able to make it home from work today, and I just found out that she asked the daycare to extend the hours for her daughter.
Oh, I see. Are you sure?
Yeah, the daycare doesn't usually allow it, but they're going out of their way to accommodate her current situation. Saying that, she can't exactly ask them to look after her daughter indefinitely when she has no idea what time she'll finish work, right? Extending hours at a daycare certainly doesn't come at a cheap price either, which means we really need to pick her daughter up sooner than later.
Look, I understand what you're saying, but this is a bit much.
I know I'm putting stress on you and May with everything that's going on with my sister, but you understand the situation that I'm in, don't you? I really hope that you do because my hands are tied here.
Okay, fine. I will go pick her up then. That will take some stress off your shoulders and also give you some time to spend with me.
What? No, it's fine. I don't want to bring you into this. You already have so much on your plate.
No, seriously. If you go and pick her up, you'll take her back to Megan's house and look after her there, right?
Well, yeah, that is what Megan has asked me to do, so I think that we should follow her instructions.
See? This is exactly what I was worried about. If that is a plan, I think it would be better if I pick her up and bring her back to our house until Megan can pick her up. Like I said before, it would be better for me if we looked after her here and you get to spend some time with her.
Look, you're not listening to me. I don't want to get you involved in this. I don't want to add your load and cause any more unnecessary stress to our family.
You're causing far more stress to our family by being away from home multiple times a week. This is not what we discussed or what I agreed to. You must understand that May misses you as well, right? And seriously, wouldn't it be easier for you to look after her here as well? You can come home and Megan can drop by after she finishes work.
Well, sure, that would be the easiest way for me. But no, I don't think that will work.
Wait, why isn't that possible? You're just looking after your niece for a few hours, right? Is it a problem if I help or something?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just Megan will not agree to it.
What problem could she possibly have with us looking after her daughter at our place? She's the one that needs help, right?
Look, she's your sister-in-law, right? She keeps telling me that she doesn't want to inconvenience you with her problems as her sister-in-law. Which is why I'm doing what I need to do and looking after her daughter at her place. You understand that this is stressful for me as well, right?
Look, I understand what you're saying, but something has to change. We can't continue on like this for both our relationships and our family. Megan is family, and that will never change, but she can't keep asking us for favors and putting our family in difficult situations. If she doesn't want to inconvenience me, then surely she will agree to doing what I feel would be the best for both of our families.
I see your point, but there is nothing I can do here. I've tried, but my hands are tied. I know that you're just being logical and thinking about our family, but I just need you to understand the situation I'm in and accept it.
Okay, fine. But can you please promise me that you will keep this weekend open? You do remember that May has her recital this weekend, right?
Yeah, of course I remember that. The recital starts in the morning, right? I've taken the day off of work, so don't worry. I wouldn't miss her recital for anything.
Please make sure that you're there, okay? May has been practicing so much, saying that she's going to impress you with her performance. I can understand that the last few weeks have been unavoidable and difficult for everyone, but please don't put your own daughter in a situation where she feels let down by her father. She would be devastated. Hello, Megan. I would like to discuss our current situation with you. Do you have some time to talk now? Or maybe I caught you at work. Hey, no problem. I just went on break, so I can talk now. Sorry, but it's quite out of the blue to be contacted by you. Is everything okay? I know you're going through a rough patch at the moment, so I wasn't too sure about contacting you directly to discuss this. But I would like to discuss your daughter's situation with you. I'm sure you already know what I want to discuss, right? You want to talk about my daughter? I'm really sorry, but I can't say I do. What exactly do you want to discuss? I really don't have a clue what you would want to discuss with me about my daughter. Okay, fine. I won't beat around the bush. I want you to stop taking up my husband's time. He doesn't feel like he has a choice, so I decided to contact you directly. We have our own family to worry about and take care of. Asking him to help multiple times in a week is causing a lot of stress to our family. I don't know what to say. I really am sorry, but how am I taking up my brother's time? I really don't have any idea what you're talking about. You aren't going to get away with just playing ignorant here. You asked George to look after your daughter on 3 separate occasions last week. He even missed your daughter's recital because of his responsibility to your daughter, and I have had enough. Don't you think you've taken things too far this time? Look, wait, stop joking around with me here. I haven't asked George to look after my daughter at all. It has been tough ever since I became a single mother. Very tough, actually, but I have done what I can with the situation and never asked you or my brother for anything. What are you talking about? He was at your place just the other day, right? And you're just going to say that you don't know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about only a few days ago here. Like I said, I haven't asked for anything from your family. You keep talking about the other day, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't seen him in over 6 months. How could I have asked him to help with my daughter when I haven't even seen him? Wait a second. Are you being real with me right now? Yes, I swear I'm not lying. I contacted him when I got divorced to keep him in the loop about everything that was going on, but that was it. I know that he's busy with work and his family, so I didn't even meet to tell him the news. I told him over the phone. It wasn't really necessary to meet in person to tell him the news anyway, to be honest. Look, I am not exactly sure what is going on here, but he told me you asked him to help with your daughter. Like I just said, I haven't asked him for anything. I know he has his own family to look after, and I would never ask him to do anything that would get between him and his family. I have friends in the neighborhood that I can ask for help when I need it, so I really don't have any reason to ask him for help. Okay, I understand. Megan, I'm really sorry. I should never have doubted you or your intentions. I assume my brother told you all of this? If that is the case, it really isn't your fault. I certainly won't hold it against you. Thank you so much for saying that. However, this leaves us with the question about what my brother is up to. From what I understand, he's spending a significant amount of time away from home, And lying to you saying he's looking after my daughter, right? Yes, unfortunately, that seems to be the case. It may not be something you particularly want to do, but I think you should sneak a look at his belongings, like his phone and wallet. Installing a GPS tracking app on his phone may be another good way to see what he's up to.
Wait a minute. Do you think he might be having an affair?
I mean, it's certainly a possibility at this point. Why else would he be lying? I can't think of too many legitimate reasons for a man to tell such a lie to his family. I mean, I was cheated on by my ex-husband, so I'm speaking from experience, unfortunately.
That's why you got a divorce?
I wasn't aware of that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope I didn't bring any bad memories from your divorce back. Oh, there's no need for you to apologize, Hannah. All the fault falls on the person doing the cheating in these situations. I know that this isn't something you will want to do willingly, but doing what you can while you have an advantage is very important. The more evidence you can gather about his affair now, the better your situation will be once everything starts to fall apart. To divorce or not to divorce isn't important yet, but doing what you can for you and your daughter certainly is.
Thank you for the advice. I really appreciate it. And yes, I completely agree. I should do what I can for me and my daughter before it's too late.
When the truth comes out, if he isn't actually having an affair, you still don't lose anything from being prepared for the worst. Look, if there's anything at all that I can help with, please don't hesitate to ask. From one mother to another, we need to look out for each other.
Thank you so much. I don't know what to say, but I really do appreciate your advice.
George, what time are you coming home today? You do realize that May is already asleep?
Oh, I'm really sorry. Megan hasn't come home yet, and I'm still here waiting for her. I can't exactly leave my niece here by herself and go home. I may end up just staying here tonight if it gets any later.
All right, sounds like you're stuck in a difficult situation again. Staying in a hotel with your niece can't be easy for you.
Who said anything about a hotel? What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What are you talking about? Your phone says you're at a hotel right now.
My phone? What are you saying? Wait a second, what is going on here? I don't understand what you're talking about. Are you okay?
I didn't tell you because I wasn't sure that I would need to, but I installed a GPS tracking application on your phone. It was Megan who advised me to do so, actually. She said that I should gather as much evidence as I could about your affair.
You did what? A GPS tracking application? You have got to be joking. Look, we are married, yes. But what you're saying goes beyond that. There are some things that you just shouldn't do, right?
You want to talk about things that you just shouldn't do? How about using your sister's divorce and niece to cover up an affair? Or do you think that having an affair isn't an issue here?
You're missing the point. That isn't what I'm saying. But wait, what are you talking about me having an affair? That is a serious accusation, and for the record, I am not having an affair.
Oh, okay then. Why are you at a hotel at such a late hour? Weren't you supposed to be looking after Megan's daughter today? What happened to that?
Look, I have no idea why my GPS says that. Maybe it's a malfunction or something. I am physically at Megan's house as I write this, so I don't really know what to say to that.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am absolutely positive. You know that I can't say no to my sister, right? This isn't exactly the first time I've caved to her demands, as you know. I don't even have the guts to have an affair. No way.
All right, but Megan and her daughter are both here with me at our house. So whose house are you at, and who exactly are you looking after? It certainly isn't Megan's daughter, we can be sure of that.
Wait, what? I am struggling to grasp the situation here.
I'm sure you are. I confirmed that you entered the hotel with GPS and called Megan and invited them both over to our house. I am happy to send a photo of us all together if you don't believe me. Megan is very upset about the whole situation, as I am sure you can imagine.
Oh, what a nightmare. You can't be serious, right? Why are we in this situation? You didn't suspect a thing. I made sure you didn't.
Why did you think you could get away with it? You must have known that one phone call to Megan and your whole story would fall apart, right?
Well, you never really got along with Megan, so I didn't think it would come to that, I guess. It's not like you make regular contact with her, right?
Well, no, but we were not in a regular situation lately, were we? Did you really think I would just sit back and stay quiet after you ditched your daughter's recital?
Oh, what a nightmare. I don't know what to say. Wait, you're not going to start talking about a divorce now, are you? I mean, yes, I'm having an affair, but this is the one and only time I've ever been unfaithful. This is nothing but a temporary thing, and it doesn't change the way I feel about you or our family. Oh, can you just cut me some slack this one time? I won't make the same mistake twice.
Isn't that what they all say? It's just a one-off thing, I still love you, blah, blah, blah. I mean, if I was a good wife, giving you a second chance would probably be the right thing to do.
Right? I'm so happy to hear that. I really thought that you might end it all there for a second.
You think that I would forgive you just like that? You really do think I'm a pushover, don't you?
Wait, what are you talking about? I thought you just said that you were going to forgive me.
If you think that having an affair is within your rights as a husband and a father, it is within my right as a mother and a wife to do what is necessary to protect our child. I don't see any need for a father that prioritizes having an affair over their daughter.
Are you being serious right now? May is still in daycare. She hasn't even started school yet. Do you realize how difficult it will be raising her all by yourself?
I fully understand the situation, especially since you've been away from home so often recently. It has served as a preview of how things will be once you're gone. And yes, you are right that things will be tough, but having a person like you in our lives will only be a negative influence on our daughter. Now, if you can fully appreciate the situation you're in, just agree to the divorce. You really don't have any other options at this point. I certainly don't intend to take care of a cheating husband like you for any longer than I have to. After everything that took place, I used all the evidence I had gathered thanks to the advice I received from Megan and finalized the divorce from George. The evidence I had gathered helped me not only gain custody of May, but also ensured that I received child support payments and a consolation payout as well. I am now a proud single mother, along with all the other single mothers out there. During my divorce from George, Megan, who had gone through a similar situation recently, really went out of her way to help me out and give me the guidance I needed. Without her advice, I may not have been able to gather the evidence that I required and may well have been stuck in a relationship with my cheating ex-husband to this day. Even after the divorce, we met up on our days off and let our daughters play together. It is great that I've gained such a good friend out of such a horrible ordeal. The divorce from George wasn't easy on anyone, and it still hurts to think about it. However, the fact that I gained a sister who really cares for both me and my daughter is the silver lining that I am truly grateful for. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.